So the Ooey Gooey Toffee Cake, I swear it's so sweet. I feel giddy. Like I feel like I'm just gonna like laugh because it is all sugar, but it is so good. I guess that probably was like the headliner of the meal.
I would say so.
Our waiter, Pete, who is great, he let us know that if we did want to make it for ourselves, which we should not, but if we did want to, it's very easy and the recipe is on allears.net, so we'll be sure to check that one out. Maybe we'll do a comparison. We'll see who did it best, me or Disney. We probably know the answer. Hello. Welcome to our home. Hopefully there's not too much mess happening. If you were hanging around with us previously, you know that we were just in Magic Kingdom and we experienced, and I'm gonna say experience because it truly is an experience, Liberty Tree Tavern's Ooey Gooey Toffee Cake. It's so good. After we had it, I didn't realize that I was speaking it into existence. I had mentioned that, you know, I wanted to maybe try and make it myself and do a who did it best, which again, we already know that it's going to be Disney, but I'm willing to give it a nice try. But yeah, so spoke that into existence, and it's actually a very important day. It is my father-in-law's birthday. So we're actually gonna go see him a little later today, and I figured, you know what? What better excuse to make some Ooey Gooey Toffee Cake than my father-in-law's birthday. So I'm gonna put all the blame on Steve. It's your fault that I'm having this yet again within a week span. Hopefully it's edible, we're gonna see. But yeah, so Weston, he's working in the office. I work from home, so I get to have secret little projects like this, and he just gets to experience them later. Hopefully Margaux will be good. She is napping, but she's probably gonna end up joining me. But yeah, I'm excited to get this going. So let's just do a quick rundown. The recipe is online. I do have this fun book. The recipe for the Ooey Gooey Cake is not actually in here, unfortunately, so I did find it online, and like our server last week, Pete said it is online, so I found it. Not too terribly difficult, not a ton of ingredients, just a lot of certain ingredients, like a pound of powdered sugar, for instance. I'm on well, but you know, we're just gonna have to try it out. I mean, obviously, we have to do what we gotta do. So yeah, it basically calls for a cake mix, some eggs, cheese, or cream cheese, vanilla, powdered sugar, some Heath bars, and chocolate chips. So nothing too crazy, but again, just a lot of sugar. With that said, I actually am going to, I believe, make this in a cupcake pan. Do it a little bit differently because I think that probably portion control is on the wise side when it comes to this. So we'll have, you know, our own individual Ooey Gooey cakes. So yeah, let's jump in. As predicted, Margaux has officially joined us. She woke up from her nap and she said, I want to make my grandpa some cake. So here we are. We're gonna get going. We are gonna start with the cake bottom. The cake bottom is going to be yellow cake mix, and don't do like I originally thought to do and make the cake mix like you make it. So you just need yellow cake mix, a stick of butter, and an egg. So we will get that mixed up. I think it's probably best for me to do it with my hands. I'm gonna take this ring off. All right, so let's get that going. It's kind of fun having Margaux cook for the first time with me. Hopefully this doesn't turn out to be more of a disaster than it's probably already gonna turn out to be. But you know what? I think experiences like this are always fun. Who knows, one day she can not realize that she experienced this and grow up to be like a famous chef. Maybe she'll work at the bakery in France in Epcot. That would be something. All right, so we've got our egg. She's probably looking at me like this is crazy. All right, and we've got our stick of butter. Oh, a good thing to note, the butter is soft. I don't think you should melt it. I think just, you know, if you know you're gonna make this, she's got her input. Just like leave it out maybe the night before, take it out and just leave it there and let it get soft. All right, if you know me, you know that I hate things on my hands, so this is my worst nightmare. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's a big day. Steve, be glad that I'm doing this. I'm just really, you know, going out of my comfort zone to get this cake for you. It's weird to say that it smells good, but cake mixes always smell good to me. Oh my gosh, I hate this. It's on my hands. But it's gonna be fine. I know Margot's probably just wanting to dive in, but nope. So yeah, I do think that the cake bottom is supposed to be kind of like a Play-Doh. So we'll definitely see, but hopefully this gets done quick and I can get it off my hands. Also, Margot's big old head is in the way. Oh, and we've dropped some Finch. Well, maybe he shouldn't have that. Can dogs have egg? Oh gosh. We'll find out. Now this is a moment where Weston should be home so he can help me because I feel stranded with cake hands. I'll tell you this much though, I cannot wait to get this off my hands. Whoever makes this at Liberty Tree, first of all, you probably don't do it with your hands, you probably have a mixer, but more power to you. Whew. All right, we did it. That was the whole time I was panicking because again, I don't like things on my hands, but it took me a minute to get it all mixed up, but this is what your cake bottom is going to look like. Filling, we need cream cheese, 3 eggs, vanilla, butter, and powdered sugar. So let's get this going. Oh, we also need our Heath bars and chocolate chips. So I guess I'll start by, well, let me see if there's a way I'm supposed to do this. Okay, so it says put cream cheese in the mixer. So you need a whole pack of cream cheese. All right, get that in there. We'll just put our trash over here. Okay, so it says put cream cheese in the mixer, slowly add the eggs and the vanilla. I don't really know how slowly I can add eggs, but let's give it a try. Got 1. It is 3 eggs, right? Let me just double check. I know it's at least 2. 3 eggs. Okay, yes. Whew. All right, we've got our eggs. And now we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. All right. Margaux, are you learning? Let's hope so. Boom. Got that done. All right. Add butter and mix well. Okay, perfect. Okay, so a 1/4 cup is 4 tablespoons. I get very confused. So that, I guess, is the equivalent to half a stick of butter. I don't bake often. I cook, I don't bake. So I get just thrown off by some of these things. So you can understand my trepidation with making this cake. All right, add butter and mix well. All right, so we're gonna start mixing this up. All right, well this is mixing and it says add powdered sugar and then add chocolate chips and Heath bar pieces. Just mix, do not over mix. Not entirely sure what that means, but let's see. All right, let's stop this. Looks not super appetizing right now, but you gotta trust the old process, I guess. So let's add this powdered sugar. I get really nervous when it comes to this. It's gonna end up everywhere. Oh, oven's preheated. All right, we are rocking and rolling. All right, so 1 pound of powdered sugar, AKA this entire bag. Oh gosh. Never in my life did I think that I was gonna be using an entire bag in one recipe, but here we are. Leave it to Disney. Okay, so I smashed up these Heath bars a little bit. Hopefully I did a good enough. I'm sure Margaux is just wanting to get her little hands on these. All right, let me get that in there. All right. One Heath bar down. One more to go. Right, now I'm gonna throw some of this chocolate in there. Sorry, Steve, we're improvising here. But you know what? That's life. And it's life with a 7-month-old. You forget things, but it doesn't have to be the end of the world. It'll all be good. All right, that's probably good to me. All right, so the cake filling is mixed. Now I am just going to spray this pan with some cooking spray. I believe it's Baker's Joy, just so they come out easily, because nothing is more frustrating than baking something and then it doesn't want to come out. And then we're gonna put the cake bottom in there and then fill with the filling and get baking. All right, folks, so now we are going to add our cake filling to the bottoms and throw it in to bake. All right, I think that does it for filling them. I did miss out on one. You can hear Margaux, she's kind of cranky. I did miss one. I think I maybe didn't portion out my cake bottoms well enough, but we're gonna throw these bad boys in the oven. A few minutes ago. I figured I'd let them cool. So interesting, I guess, because it is a gooey filling, it's gonna sink a little. They smell delish. They don't look so bad. I'm hoping that, I mean, they obviously exploded a little. I don't know how hard they're gonna be to get out of the pan, so that's gonna be interesting to see. But I'm gonna let them cool for a few minutes and hopefully try and get them out and do a little taste test. All right, guys, I got one out way more successfully than I thought. So our own personal little ooey gooey cake. Let's cut into it and see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, you can see. Let's see if I can get us focused here. All right, you can see the ooey gooey right here. Looks good, so let's give it a try. Alrighty, I don't have ice cream because honestly that's just like a lot for right now. It is only like noon, so. All right, let's give it a try. Hopefully it's good. It's good. That's really good. Obviously I don't have the ice cream and the chocolate and the caramel drizzled on there. That's really good. I think it's perfect that it's in these tiny little bites because you can definitely overdo it and then feel terrible. So very excited. Ooh, I hope Steve likes it. Phew, all right. There's no getting around it. Those bad boys are sweet. So again, I think definitely really smart to make them in the muffin pan. Don't do like me and overfill. That made it really hard to get them out. I'll show you what they look like. They're really ugly. So obviously this is why I wasn't hired to work at Tree Tavern to make these. But you know what? It's fun. It was actually really fun to tackle this. And I definitely think I want to start doing this some more. Like I said, I do have this fun cookbook. So I think it would be fun to try snacks in the parks and then come home and try and make them myself. You know, because not everybody can get to Disney, but sometimes you got that craving for something from a park. So I would love some suggestions. So definitely comment down below if there's, see, Margaux loves it too. I'd love some suggestions. So comment down below what park, what snack you think you'd like to see made in-house. And I'll be happy to at least give it a good try. I can't guarantee everything is gonna taste great, but I'm definitely willing to give it a go. Yeah, so this was really exciting. I'm excited to give these to Steve. Hopefully he likes them. If not, I'm not gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you he loved them. But yeah, thanks for hanging around with me in my kitchen, and I look forward to doing it again.